Hey guys, today I want to review some of these FBOMB things that I heard about on the Joe Rogan podcast. I want to do a taste test on all four of the flavors. Essentially what they are is they're a nut butter pack that you can easily just kind of bring with you. It's pre-portioned out. Joe was adamant about these, saying that these things were super good and keto friendly and they're made with great ingredients. So I just wanted to go over them, let you know what I thought about the different flavors so you can make a good choice when you pick some up. So FBOMB was founded in 2015 by a husband and wife team in Flagstaff, Arizona, who essentially went and was looking at the nut butters and seeing that they had a bunch of added sugars and they were made with, questionable ingredients, and they wanted to just make something that was just ground nut butter, something that seems like it would be a very easy thing to make. Turns out a lot of places just add a ton of sugar to them. So you can buy these things right off the FBOMB website, which they have free shipping when you spend over $40. They have a really good 15% off coupon going right now. I'm going to put links to all this stuff down below. The best thing to do to get, the maximum price benefit is to order them online when they go on sale, or, when FBOMB is offering the 15% off. That's going to be the cheapest way to get them. So the biggest thing about these to me is that they don't have any added sugar and they don't have any artificial ingredients. So some people may be really sensitive to artificial colorings or maybe just straight up allergic to them. These things don't have any of that stuff. And as someone who's lost a bunch of weight on keto, I really appreciate the fact that it doesn't have added sugar. They really don't have a whole lot. I mean, you do need sugar and you do need carbohydrates to keep yourself going, but if you're really trying to keep it at a minimal amount, you want to look at products like this because these are going to be the things that really make that difference in your carb count. So for this sample pack, you're going to be looking at about $12.99 for 4 of them, which if you break it down and say you're buying an extra little snack or a protein plate or something at Starbucks, I mean, doing the math on these, they're a little bit on the steep side, $3 a pouch. But again, if you're buying those protein plates and stuff, you know how expensive protein or keto friendly stuff can be. And I think for these, for a quick afternoon snack or something to have with your coffee in the morning, they're actually more on the inexpensive side. So the benefits of nut butters is that they contain a ton of vitamins. They have protein in them. They have antioxidants. They're going to include things like phytochemicals, which are organic compounds that are essentially beneficial to your health when it comes to natural products. They include the good fats. They include a bunch of fat, which could be a drawback. You really do have to look at the calories that you're consuming throughout the day, and these things really aren't too bad. I mean, they're just about, looking right around 200 calories a pack. And for, say if you're having black coffee and one of these things, I mean, you just knocked out your breakfast with 200 calories. So I bring these things hiking, I bring them camping, I bring them with me in my truck. It's a quick snack when you don't really have time for a full meal or you didn't prep something real quick. You can just bring these things along. They're in very non-obtrusive packs. They're very easy to bring with you. You can just kind of throw them in your pocket or your purse or wherever you need to have them to have it handy to eat. So the reason I use these is because I'm a big supporter of anything that keeps you healthy, keeps you active. I lost 50 pounds myself on keto. I've been maintaining my weight with stuff like this, throughout my journey. It's something that's important to me. So that's why I wanted to, when I heard Joe talking about them, I was like, oh, I got to check those out. Cause it's not every day. I essentially wrote off nut butters just because they had so many carbs in them, and the cost benefit of using them didn't really pan out to me. So I'm glad I found something that has low sugar in it. So as far as what can be improved with them, like I said, they are a bit on what I would think is the expensive side. Most nut butter packs are going to run you $1.50 to $2. These guys clock in right at the $2.50 to $3 mark. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's worth it to support a local company that's able to bring you a high quality product for not much more. Cheaper isn't always better. You know, you can go get a fast food meal for $5-10, or you can go get a nice salad from a salad bar at Whole Foods or whatever, and it might run you, you know, $6 to $11. So I mean, definitely spend a little bit more to get a whole lot more out of it. So yeah, we'll move on with the taste test. What I'm going to do is I got a cup of coffee here. I'm going to drink in between each of the tastings. The 4 flavors I got macadamia with sea salt. I got macadamia with coconut. Got macadamia with salted chocolate, and also macadamia pecan with sea salt. And so I'm going to essentially say which one I'm trying before I try it. I'm going to tell you what it's like and kind of what my preferences are, and you know, you may agree with me, you may not. You know, I'd suggest just trying them out for yourself. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. So these are the 4 flavors that they do offer right now. They don't have any other flavors, so I'm doing all of the flavors. One of the big things what I'm doing down here is I'm squeezing this guy up, because what happens is the solids separate from the oils, and I was forewarned you really have to scrunch them up. So I'm just kind of going to town on this thing. The first one I'm going to try is salted chocolate macadamia. It has 210 calories, 22 grams of fat, has 4 carbohydrates, 3 dietary fibers, so netting 1 gram of carbohydrate, and it says total sugars 2 grams and less than 1 gram of added sugars with 2 grams of protein. Only ingredients in it, we got dry roasted macadamia nuts, organic dark chocolate, which includes unsweetened chocolate, cane syrup, cocoa powder, cocoa butter, vanilla, and then the last ingredient is sea salt. And so yeah, here we go. Let's give this boy a try. Okay, so as I'm opening it, I can see the oil, I can see the solids. You can kind of see there, you know, it's peeking out. So be careful when you open these, because you know, you don't want to get oil all over the place. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze it up, and it's actually really good. You can taste the simple ingredients. It doesn't taste complicated. You know, I know it says salted chocolate there. It doesn't really taste salty, and you know, it says it only has 30 milligrams of sodium. So, you know, if you're watching your blood pressure, or you know, just can't eat salt for whatever reason, yeah, this isn't at all salty. So I wouldn't say that this is going to be something you'd want to avoid if you're trying to avoid salt. Yeah, I can get down with that. It's good. All right, so salted chocolate macadamia, good flavor. Not overpowering in any which way. Not overly chocolatey. Not overly salty. You can taste the macadamia, but you know, it doesn't really go too crazy with the macadamia either. So on to the next one, which is going to be here I'm going to do my coffee. Oh, and if you haven't tried coffee with oat milk, oat milk's really the secret. It's key creamer for those of you that can't drink milk or are lactose intolerant like me. So again, I'm pulverizing this. Should be fine. You can kind of feel at the bottom that that a lot of the solids kind of separate and stay at the bottom. So I'm really, again, macadamia with coconut. Let's try it out. The color of it, this one is definitely lighter. I mean, no chocolate in it, so it's a lighter color. Ooh, Yeah, that. If you like coconut, that's going to be your one. That one, I love coconut, and you can get a definite coconut flavoring in there. It's not overpowering in any way, but it's definitely present. It's a coconut flavored thing. It's not just coconut for being coconut. And the ingredients on that one, there's there's 3 ingredients in this one. You got dry roasted macadamia nuts, raw organic coconut, and sea salt. That's it. 3 ingredients. Simple. Very easy. 5 carbs, 3 dietary fibers, so you're netting 2 carbs, and total sugars 2, 0 added sugars, and 2 grams of protein. Roughly the same amount of fat as the other one. But yeah, this one no peanuts, no dairy, vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, paleo friendly, keto friendly, gluten free, non-GMO. I mean, they essentially, they're hitting everything on it. All right, so on to the third one. Again, pulverizing it up. This one is macadamia with sea salt. Let's go. All right. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wow. That one surprisingly my favorite one so far. It's so simple. There's two ingredients in this one. Dry roasted macadamia nuts and sea salt. I mean, yeah, okay. Nut butter. Nuts, salt. That's it. 4 carbs in this one. 3 grams of fiber, netting 1 carb, 0 added sugars, 2 grams of protein, same amount of fat as the other 2. I mean, what can you say? One carb, incredible taste. Yeah, that's great. Jeez. Really good. All right, I'm going to start mixing up this last one. Yeah, so far the macadamia sea salt, 2 ingredients, winning in flavor too. I really do like the coconut. I do like the chocolate one. So if you're partial to either one of those, I'd recommend getting that one. But I mean, as far as the basic macadamia sea salt, I could probably eat one of those every day with a cup of coffee, and be completely happy with it. This one, macadamia pecan with sea salt. This one, 3 ingredients. Obviously, macadamia nuts, pecans, salt. Very simple. This one, I do like pecans, but not all the time. So let's see how this one. All right. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Wow. Reminds me of pecan pie. Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, so this one, same 1 net carb. It says 4 carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, 1 sugar, 2 grams of protein, same fat. About 200 calories. They're all essentially going to be roughly the same nutrition, but the flavor, I mean, it's simple, it's easy, you don't need a ton of ingredients. Yeah, they're great. I recommend them. I think they're good stuff. This is my first time trying all the flavors in sequence. Yeah, I would say My two favorite are going to be these right here, Macadamia Pecan and the Macadamia with sea salt. You know, it's kind of up to you. It's whatever your preference is. They are very, very good, very simple. And yeah, if you're used to using, you know, brands like RX or Justin's or any of the other hundreds of nut butter brands out there, I would definitely recommend ordering some of these off Amazon or FBOMB's website. Like I said, they have the 15% off right now. I'm going to put a special link down below that you can click on. And the 15% offer should pop right up. They do free shipping over $40 right now. Yeah, I highly recommend giving them a try. And you know, let me know what you think about them in the comments below.